Yeah, there you go.
Hello, everyone.
I guess we'll just fire away with questions. We'll start with Anthony Dasher, and then we'll go to Mark Weiser.
All right.
And
Frank, good to see you today, man.
too.
Talk about the layoff, first of all. I mean, you guys were on such a hot streak going into final exam. What's going to be the key now to getting that mojo back?
I mean, with everything in life, you need some time off to, kind of refresh, recover, get back stronger. I mean, it was some time off, but it's not like we took time off the court like we've been practicing almost every day since last Tuesday. So I think it's good, to take time off and recover. But like I said, like we've been practicing, we've been playing each other, going pretty hard in practice every day. So, it's a game coming up tomorrow and just can't wait to get back out there.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Frank, I want to ask you kind of how you view your role on this team, and is there kind of a fight for minutes? I know coach is using a lot of guys on a lot of different nights. Is it competitive to, get your time on the floor?
And it's super competitive. That just goes to show you that, anybody, it can be anybody's night and any time. You have to stay ready. Last year, we were one of the very few teams in the country that played 10 players, double-digit minutes. So it just goes to show you how deep of a team we are. It's a lot of good players on this team. Practices are highly competitive. The players are highly competitive. And we just going to make each other better, just going hard. So, you might not play the amount of minutes you want, but that doesn't mean you have to stop working hard. Like, the opportunity is going to be there. So when the opportunity does come, you have to take full advantage of it.
Let's jump to Palmer and then Jordan.
Yeah, just coming out of the exams with 4 games left in non-conference, what's Coach White's message to you all about the importance of these last 4 games before SEC play?
Man, they should just keep striving to get better every day. High Point is a pretty good team. They have a really good coach. He was the assistant at, I think, Creighton last year. They're on a very good offense. They have really good players. But it's not really about, who we play. It's about us, getting better every day and just playing for the name in front of the jersey. And that's really all we can do, really. 4 more games of conference plays. We got to use these games to get better as a team. And hopefully by the time January comes, we play Missouri, we would keep going up.
Frank, what is your impression of High Point? What are their strengths, the things you guys are going to see tomorrow?
Man, they have, like I said, we watched film yesterday. They're like one of the, they're a very good offensive team. They run a lot of sets. They have a good player, Duke Miles. I think is projected to be an all-conference team and in his conference player of the year. They have a couple of good shooters. Transition offense is very good. They're probably going to be one of the best. I don't want to say mid-major because, they are mid-major, but if they were showing like every team is good, they're probably going to be one of the best teams we're going to play at that level. So I think it's a challenge, Anybody can walk in here, and anybody that walks in here, they want to beat you. So it's up to you. They're going to give you their best. So it's up to you to match that and show them that you're ready for the competition.
Go to Mike Griffith and then Virginia with the red and black.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, so I was looking at these Ken Palm rankings. There's all sorts of rankings for basketball out there. You guys probably pay attention to stuff like that. Now and then maybe check in. Georgia's number 83. I know in the preseason rankings, in the preseason conversations, we talked about an overall goal, and Coach White mentioned you guys see yourself as perhaps an NCAA tournament team. Where are you at in that journey as far as how this team's coming together? And is that still something that you think about now and then, Frank, to get through some of those tough workouts?
Definitely. I should mention the fact earlier that we're a highly competitive team this year. Like coach wasn't shy about it. Our practices have been really highly competitive. The games have been highly competitive. And I think we were like one of the only teams in the country to play 4 high major teams in the first 5 games. Like nobody else did that. That just goes to show you, like, he wants to see how much ready we are to take the next step. And, there were some setbacks here and there, but if you play those kind of games early, it'll kind of show you like where the team is at. If we can like match up with his teams physically and skill wise, and if we have adversity, how we're gonna respond mentally. So I think it's been pretty good. The goal is still to make the NCAA tournament. That's not gonna change. Doesn't matter who we play today or tomorrow. At the end of the day, we have to go out there and just perform to the very best of our abilities.
Thank you.
Of course.
And coming off y'all's 4-game win streak, how are you using that momentum to affect your mentality against a team like High Point with such great shooting percentages?
I mean, like I said earlier, it's not really about High Point. It's about us, going into the game. We know like what they can do very well. I think this coaching staff does a really good job of preparing the players to play this game. So it's up to us, the players, to lock in on what they want to do, like how we're going to guard them. And, just make sure that we execute, defend, obviously. High Point is a really good team. Don't get me wrong, but it's not really about High Point. It's about Georgia basketball. So it's got to keep trending in the right direction.
Perfect. Thank you.
And then I think we've got, I don't know if Jack Leo or I believe it's Andrew from Bulldogs Illustrated. If either of y'all have a question, feel free to fire away.
Yeah, just really quick. I mean, you talk so much about finding out what Georgia basketball is and all this stuff. Obviously, a big part of this time of year is figuring that out for you guys. What does this team look like? Curious, just over the last 11 days specifically, is there anything about like this team's identity that maybe you've seen kind of take shape?
Oh man, it doesn't matter who we play. We could play, I don't want to name names, but it doesn't really matter who we play. I think Coach White and the coaching staff, they do a really good job getting us ready for games. Like, we are always gonna be in a game. This year, from what I've seen, like this group of guys, I think we really love each other. We're really competitive. It's all about us. We have a goal. We have an ultimate goal. So getting there, we all have to stick together. And I just think we're a really, really tough-nosed ass team. We're gonna compete to the final whistle. You're not just gonna walk in here and just, run the table with us. So we're just gonna go on the road. Not like last year where, we had some ups and downs. At home, we did really good, but on the road, we're gonna figure it out. I think this year is gonna be much different. We're gonna give teams our best shot. Teams are gonna give us their best shot. And when the final whistle goes, see what happens. But I just know this team is always gonna be ready for any competition.